So I would like to shortly ask you about where were you when we were starting to work together, essentially? What was your position? What were you thinking about? Just what was your challenge? Maybe just in the beginning.
Okay, so for those ones who don't know me, hi, I'm Petra, nickname Petty. I am a yoga teacher, sound healing therapist, Shiatsu practitioner, and I organize yoga events and yoga retreats. And this year I decided to establish a homepage with Radim. We went live in May this year, and I just realized that it's super important. You have to have a homepage. If we're it doesn't matter in which business you are, but you have to have a homepage. So that's why I reached out to Radim and we started to work together.
Yeah, so that was really nice. And I think we went through quite a lot of options in the beginning, right? So we were like jumping from one option to another. What would be the best for you?
Yeah, so there were actually three options I was considering. So the first one was, of course, Wix and Squarespace, where you have very limited possibilities using templates. Second option was to work with Radim and establish everything in WordPress. And I was also considering working with Offering Tree, which is basically a platform for online yoga teachers. We discussed all options, and he very quickly made an amazing analysis for me. He has really great analytical skills as well. So he made an analysis for me, comparison of all these platforms, are the pros and cons, and also especially Offering Tree. And at the end of the day, he managed to convince me to go for a WordPress.
Yeah, I know there was a lot of options and we were jumping back and forth quite a bit, but at the
It
end
was
we
not
made it like,
for you. I have a lot of questions always. I want to understand everything. So Radim was really able always to answer not just my questions, but he went beyond what I needed to know. So that was the reason why I started to work with him.
and how would you describe then the process? So when we were starting to work on the website, I know we had quite some things to change. So there were like quite a few adjustments then to be done. But what was generally the process like for you?
Well, for those ones who have never created a homepage before, it's quite a challenging process because you don't know how much work it is. First of all,
Yeah,
you need to kind of have a structure. A homepage shall look like. You need pictures, you need text, you need to know what you want to offer, how you want to design, you want to offer, and of course, you have to also have a technical knowledge. And I didn't know anything. For me, everything it was a big challenge. Also, from the point of view that Radim is very ambitioning, I would say, which is great because he pushes you out of your comfort zone and he tries to reach results quite quickly, which I needed at that time. If he wouldn't do that, I would say we would still not have the homepage live. So he is setting up deadlines for you, pushes you a little bit out of your comfort zone to really achieve the results quite quickly and to have solid establishment so you can go live.
perfect. And we connected all the things. So also like I think we set up Google business profile for you for reviews, right? And we connected also to the website so it synchronizes and
So we did a lot of things from scratch. So he established a homepage for me with regards to the layouts, and I delivered, of course, pictures, text, and he actually the first draft was already very amazing. I was quite impressed that he, after what we discussed, he implemented everything, and then of course he set up in the background a lot of technical stuff, much more probably than I even know about. And one of them was also the business profile on Google, which is absolutely necessary for everybody to have. So he set up everything, connected my homepage with the Google account. And recently I started to have a lot of inquiries based on Google search. So the more,
amazing.
yeah. So the more reviews you have, of course, the better. Depends where you are, location, whatsoever. But Radim has the knowledge how to set it up. And he also, not just regards to Google, but homepage in general, what needs to be done so that the homepage looks professional. And so far, I received only amazing feedback to the homepage. So thank you, Radim.
So happy to hear that. You even told me like you're already ranking for Shiatsu in your region, right? So on first place
Absolutely.
in
So I
Google.
am actually in my region, I'm number one for Shiatsu and for yoga. But what I liked a lot was your availability. So wherever I had questions, no matter if it was in the morning or in the evening, Radim was always very quick to reply. He answered all my questions, and on top of that, he also taught me how to change or how to operate the homepage myself. So this was also the next pro why I went for WordPress and working with Radim, because I have a lot of events, so I need to also be mobile and establish a lot of things myself, so I don't have to always reach out to somebody. So he taught me how to do it in a very quick way, easy way. He made videos for me, so even though I forget something, I can always return to the videos, have a look what, and this makes it super easy.
So happy to hear that you're happy.
Definitely recommend working with you for many reasons, but mostly for your analytical skills, for your technical knowledge of how WordPress works, how everything, what needs to be set up in the background. It's a lot of stuff. For your teaching skills, for your patience. I have to admit that I changed my mind many times. I appreciated also your advices. So because I was kind of lost a lot of times what to go for, and when we spoke, I clearly after the call or messages knew, okay, you are right. You know what you're talking about, and it's yeah. And then we implemented it.
Perfect.